I'm Neil.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Rex.
I'm Manaya.
And I'm Karan.
So do one of you guys just want to tell me what CFC's mission is? Like, what do you guys aim to do?
So our mission is to
CFC's
support. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
All right. I mean, we can each add on to one another, but CFC, our primary mission is obviously to serve the underprivileged communities in Siem Reap through means of education. So most of the time, like if possible, we would be doing service trips, direct service trips, and then helping them upgrade their school infrastructure. Like last time we went there for Thanksgiving 2 years ago, we built some pavement, built some staircases, and just had some really fun experience getting to bond with the local students. We were assigned with pen pals that were called buddies. So it was really cool getting to know them and then interact with them for a long period of time. Like we visit them, every couple of years. And
Yeah. To put it simply, we're here to enrich the lives of underprivileged students in Cambodia.
Okay. So I guess you've kind of already hinted on it, but specifically, who do you guys serve? Like, if you, in the past, you guys have gone on service trips, but who have you worked with?
We actually work directly with the charity called Caring for Cambodia, whose main mission is just to serve those who don't have the same access to education in Siem Reap, Cambodia, mostly because of the history surrounding Cambodia. If you're unaware, a lot of it is based in the Vietnam War. There was this guy named Pol Pot who killed a lot of people. Basically, anyone who was educated, anybody who had any way of knowing what was going on with the Viet Cong, they were murdered. And so a lot of underprivileged people and uneducated people were left in Cambodia, and those are the adults that are there today. So what Caring for Cambodia aims to do is educate teachers, educate students, build better schools, make sure that children and adults in Siem Reap and all around Cambodia have access to basic needs, the whole shebang.
Yeah, we're trying to rehabilitate education in Cambodia and pick up the pieces after the Cambodian genocide.
Okay, very well said. So I guess in the past, I know there's been COVID restrictions, but in the past, how have you guys been able to serve your mission?
We've done so through a mix of direct service and indirect service. Our direct service obviously takes place with mostly actually going to Cambodia, which is often like the biggest hurdle that we have to cross as a club. But we also do a lot of indirect service the other days of the other parts of the year, where we'll do fundraisers or we'll donate things to Cambodia if we can't make it there that year. So it's a balance of mostly indirect, but also lots of direct service.
So specifically, every year we usually do a haunted house, and you may see us doing some bake sales here and there throughout both semesters.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so do you guys want to just tell me what your longer term plans are for the club as a whole? Like besides just the next year, like further than that?
I think CFC had a long history in SAS, being one of the more successful clubs in the past, where they established themselves by their name, but also like just having a great, I think, internal structure, internal dynamics is the key, because not only do you need a strong leadership team, but also you need people who are willing to participate and commit. And that part of that has to do with, us giving clear organization every time, doing our work as officers. So that in turn leads to our club having, just clear mission, like long or short term. So like every mission, every meeting, we would have things to talk about and getting things accomplished, I guess, materializing things. But most importantly, I guess, just, like retaining the member bases.
Yeah, and I think also to have consistent service trips, because I think that's what really helps members connect with the cause. That, like, if they want to come back to every meeting, like Rex said, I think it's important that we give them something that helps them connect with the people that they're helping one-on-one. So I think that's a long-term goal, to have consistent service trips.
I guess another question would be, what's been your favorite moment working with CFC so far? All of you guys can take
The
a
haunted
shot.
house.
Oh wow, a lot of things like getting to volunteer at Dempsey Hills, getting to interact with kids on the service trip to Cambodia, and just being able to volunteer at Haunted House. Like these are all amazing experiences for myself.
Rex, can you elaborate on those things? Actually, those are pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean those are mostly so the Dempsey Hill was like I believe Sarah and another member of the club was there. I can't remember. Yeah, so that was
Belen.
a Oh yeah, Belen. So that was an event where we had to volunteer at a gallery in Dempsey Hills called the Red Sea Gallery. So basically, what they did was that the CEO of Caring for Cambodia came over, brought a lot of artwork collection from kids in Cambodia, trying to auction and sell them to guests around Singapore. And basically, a lot of people came. It was really cool. For us, we just volunteer at the front desk, trying to like check people in, assign people like a number tag and those things, just like organizing the logistics. But it was really cool.
Yeah, we basically got to volunteer at this auction, and we were in charge of making sure that everybody was taken care of with a number that they could bid with, or making sure that when they do bid, like we make sure that the money is paid, basically. So yeah, that was a really fun night. And then along with the service trip, juniors, current or I guess rising juniors and seniors, we went on that trip when we were freshmen and sophomores, and I think I can say that that is probably my favorite moment. I found it to be incredibly meaningful to me, especially because I was there with my sister at the time. So me, her, everyone else on the trip, and everybody that we met at the CFC school that we went to, we all bonded a lot. And I still text with a lot of the people that we met on. We talk on Facebook with just normal numbers. And we all try to keep in touch, and we check in on each other, make sure everybody's all good. So I think that's easily my favorite time that I've spent with CFC.
Nice. Okay.
Same for me. I think the CFC trip, it was really fun. It was my first time like seeing CFC. It was the first time experiencing like how our funding and things like that can affect the school over there, like donating projectors and kind of building, like Rex said, more infrastructure there. It was more interesting to me to see how we can impact them.